Hey everybody, and welcome to the Daily Scopes for the 25th of March. Okay, so on the 25th of March, Mercury makes a quintile to Pluto. That's exact at 4:09 a.m. this morning and will affect us for the next couple of days. So this transit can bring a sort of feeling of making progress in your life, which can give you a sense of, more clarity and purpose and increase your motivation. Opportunities to make changes in your life and relationships can arise during this time, so take advantage of them or purposely, set your intention and actions to do so. Mercury's quintile to Pluto can also help us uncover and confront unconscious thought patterns and behaviours that influence our daily lives negatively, and also as a result of that, difficult emotions may be brought up, and although you may want to run from them, you should use them to gain a deeper understanding of yourself and your psychological processes so that you can improve your relationship with yourself and others. It's valuable to be mindful and of our emotions, so we know and we are aware of what we're doing and how we're acting in any given moment. So, using the Mercury Quintile Pluto transit correctly can bring about intense inner and personal growth, because these planets of Mercury and Pluto symbolize communication, intellect, intuition, power and transformation, and also our creative energy as well, and how we use it or misuse it as well. Also, some of you may, although this is a subtle transit, may be awakened to any issues you have around sex or using your creative energy in at all, and getting out of your comfort zone. So some of you may dig deep within yourself and discover hidden talents, hidden emotions that need to be healed, or talents that you can use right now to make positive changes in your life. However, although these energies can be intense, it's crucial to be mindful and take the necessary steps to make sure you're not overwhelmed by these emotions that can come up. So starting or creating a consistent practice of journaling and self-reflection can help us get in tune with our emotions. So when transits like this happen, we're not so overwhelmed when they bring up these feelings, deeper feelings of ours. It's best to sort of be writing or voice recording or getting in touch with your feelings in any other way. This can be gaming for some, playing an instrument for others, screaming out loud, walking barefoot for some people. However, you can help yourself and feel secure and getting in tune with your emotions, it's best to go about doing it as well, because this energy can bring up unresolved conflicts to the front of your mind. So, you should take steps to ensure that you're able to effectively manage and process your feelings that come up at this time. So, like I said, connecting with nature may help some of you. Engaging in grounding activities such as meditation, Tai Chi or yoga may help others, or listening to music, or for some of you, connected with trusting friends and family can help you navigate any tension and unease that arises right now. Ultimately, taking time to identify what thoughts and feelings are being triggered can help you provide insight into your inner world, and by examining these uncomfortable emotions and their source, it can help you understand yourself and your relationships to other people and the overall earthly environment on a deeper level. The healing process can be painful, but it also opens us up to a new level of self-understanding and builds our emotional and psychological, strength and resilience. And we can use this increased awareness to move forward in our lives with a newfound self-understanding, respect, more self-love, forgiveness. And so that's the best use of this energy, to just go within and work with your inner world and start or continue the work of healing it. Content creators can use this transit of Mercury's quintiles to Pluto to create content that speaks to people's heart and soul, that encourages self-reflection and motivating others to take action to improve their life and to deal with their emotions and psychological pain, rather than running to toxic relationship thoughts and behaviour patterns that gets them more and more, removed from their inner core and energy. Showing them, giving them strategies on how they can move forward and stay true to themselves, even in the world what keeps on telling us who and what to be. So all in all, Mercury's quintile to Pluto is an invitation to explore the depths of our subconscious and to take bold risks, encouraging us to push past our boundaries. So content that helps your listeners to do that is, great to create right now. So content around being creative, being fearless, and how we can get there. Also exploring the power of stretching beyond our comfort zones, giving tips on how to do that, and how we can sort of like educate ourselves to become better at any skill we want to learn, or to make ourselves a viable candidate for career progression or setting up our own business. Never to see past failures as meaning that we can't move forward. Instead, taking past failures, opportunities that we can work from, where we can learn from where we went wrong, and so we can, be more aware of not to make those mistakes again. So yeah, content that promotes and gives advice on how to become fearless, stay inspired and motivation throughout, life, because as we can age, we can become more, stuck in our comfort zones, thinking that there isn't a better life for us and life is just for the young and stuff like that. Also today, the Sun makes a SemiSextile to the Moon's North Node. So again, this supports creativity, being aware and intuitive. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. But on the negative side, people can become more restless and anxious because, the emotions that Mercury Quintile Pluto and what this transit's also bringing as well. So some of you may struggle to make decisions and commit to plans. So, if that's the way, maybe you take some time out and just leave the plan setting for another day. Especially if you're feeling that you can't make decisions right now and that you're unable to commit to whatever it is. So, just in those cases, just take some time to ground yourself and to have gratitude for where you're at and to love yourself, even if you're not doing exactly what you really want to do right now, because sometimes we can be hard on ourselves. And when we're not doing good, we can just, hate on ourselves, which is not good because that just keeps us in the cycle of depression and anxiety. So, yeah, we can use this energy of Sun, SemiSextile, the Moon's North Node, just to appreciate the beauty within ourselves and the world in general, and use our intuition and trust it to give us the way out and how to make those difficult decisions. So yeah. Also today there's a Crescent Moon at 4:59 a.m. So if you want to know more about the Crescent Moon, listen to the playlist, it's on there. Also today, Mars makes a exact quintuplets today to Pluto. So this aspect supports all transformation attempts, although it brings obstacles to it as well. It sparks that light and fire in our bellies, driving us to achieve something great. So even though something may seem negative, like a relationship may end, some of you may lose a job or decide to quit, something else that is unexpected may happen, just know that this energy can actually spark, new change in your life. But watch out for it, because for some people, this can bring out sort of aggression and a need to control and act a bit dark and manipulate others. So be careful not to do that to other people, and watch out for people that are trying to cross your boundaries at this time as well. The moon also enters Taurus at 1:55 p.m. today. So if you want to know more about that, check out the playlist. Also, there's a SemiSquare between Venus and Neptune today, which lasts up until about the 28th of March. So this again adds to the disconnection, confusion and chaos of the day. It's best used to tap into our intuition, get a greater connection with our higher self and our inner spirituality. Overall, seek out spiritual concepts in a grounded way. Avoid going into the psychic realms if you can't be grounded at this time as well. Some of you may be a bit too idealistic in your relationships. You may set expectations that are difficult to meet, or others may set standards that's hard for you to reach in your relationships today. Some of you may meet someone or become aware of the delusion in your current relationship, you know, where you can be too focused on your expectations of what you want from your partner, intimate partner, business partner, or any sort of friendship or anything like that, rather than the actual reality of the relationship. So it's important to get real about what's going on in the situation and not looking at our situation through rose-tinted glasses and stuff like that. So all in all, this energy makes it aware that it's important to be focused on reality and not the fantasy of the situation, and get real with ourselves and others. So yeah, that's the daily scopes for the 25th of March.